Okay, now we're to the $400 solution. That is something that is probably the number one thing that you need to pay attention to. It's also something I'm just going to touch on a little bit because I'm going to give you some websites to go to. The websites that will be given more detail on what I'm about to show you is www.homebusinesstaxsavings.com. A gentleman named Ron Mueller, who is an IRS tax specialist. And another website is www.taxreductioninstitute.com. And that site is hosted by a gentleman named Sandy Botkins, who is a former IRS attorney. And both of those guys are specialists and have wrote books on this subject of cash flow in regards to having a home business. But in a nutshell, without getting into a lot of detail, once you start your business today, we're not even talking about profit in your business, we're talking about cash flow in regards to your tax situation. The IRS allows for to offset deductions against any type of income that you make throughout the year. Most people are aware of the tax deductions, but they think that you have to wait till April 15th and file and just get back more money. And you can do that. But what I recommend is very simply, and not just myself, but other financial people will recommend that you alter your withholdings from your job income. Let's just take a real basic example on an average. Let's say someone grosses $3,000 a month from their job. Out of that, a gross is how much you make before taxes. So after taxes and whatnot, they may only get to keep $2,200. And we as a nation have grown very accustomed to just accepting that. But that's still money. That $2,200 to $3,000, that's $800 in taxes that you just paid in the IRS. And until you start a home-based business, you have no leg to stand on. You don't have any tax deductions. But the moment you start a home-based business, you now have legitimate tax deductions that can be applied against that income. So just by altering the amount of withholdings at your job, we'll take the same amount of income, $3,000, instead of netting to $2,200 as before, change your withholdings to where maybe you're going to be netting $2,600. So what that effectively did was increase your take-home pay from your job $400. All that is a strategy, nothing else, nothing more. And but you have to have a home-based business to do it. You have to have a home-based business to do it. Without that, you'd simply just be owing the money. Very simple. The websites, we'll go into more detail on that. But that's pretty much it on the $400 solution. And I'll go into a little bit more detail in the next segment about what to do with that $400. Don't go out and buy a new car.